Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the Serenity Sketchbook, which is an interesting piece of Firefly memorabilia which you might not be aware of. I'm a pretty die-hard Firefly fan, and I only learnt about this product's existence maybe a month ago or so, so it's quite easy for it to have gone underneath your radar. So this product is made and sold by Georges Jeanty. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, big apologies. Georges Jeanty was the artist behind Leaves on the Wind and No Power in the Verse. Not the covers, but all of the main art for the comic itself was Georges's work. Now, I love these two comics, Leaves in the Wind and No Power in the Verse. Sequels to Serenity, I think they're brilliant. I love the artwork inside them. I think Georges Jeanty's Firefly artwork is probably some of the best that we've had. This product is a collection of sketches and works in progress and concept ideas from the production of Leaves on the Wind. So there's a few pages devoted to each of the 6 issues. I won't show you every single page, but I'll show you a rough idea of what you're getting inside. So black and white line drawings that show some of the more interesting scenes. I think there's also discussion about the covers as well. It's really interesting to look at these kind of work in progress and these kind of sketches. It just shows you the extreme level of detail and precision that's put into every single page, every single panel. A lot of the detail I think doesn't even come through in the final product, because once things are colored in and shaded and inked, you lose some of the original texture that was there in the sketches. Looking at some of these things, they're just amazing. Incredible work. You also get kind of discussion about the kind of the thought process that went into these kind of pages, and what kind of inspiration and what kind of ideas that Georges was going for. I think it's quite interesting when you kind of see these things, that you realize how much of an impact the artist actually has on the story and the final product. Obviously the plot is being set by the author, in this case Zach Whedon, but most of what you see in a comic book, most of the experience is from the artwork, and it's the artist's job to create the emotion and the movement of these characters and really bring the whole thing to life. And one of the passages in here which I think is quite interesting is that one of Georges's philosophies is that you should be able to tell what's going on even before the speech bubbles have been added in. So the level of thought and care that has to go into these kind of visual storytelling is really, really cool. Now, this product cost me $20, and you might be thinking, well, that seems like quite a lot for relatively slim volume. It's maybe something like 30 pages or something, but I think it's well worth it. I think it's great value, and that is because on the first page you can request a custom character drawn. So any of the 9 characters from Firefly, Georges will draw and color, hand drawn on the book. So every single one of these that's made really is kind of unique, and you can kind of see that the ink comes through, so you can tell it has been hand drawn onto this book. Now, I picked Shepherd Book for my one. I'm really glad I did. I picked Shepherd Book because I don't think Georges has ever actually drawn him for one of these comics before, because he doesn't appear in Leaves on the Wind or No Power in the Verse, and I think he appears briefly in a sort of flashback to a scene where Jane is working out with him in Serenity's cargo hold, but you don't see Book's face in that scene, which is why I thought, well, I'm going to pick one of the 9 characters. I'm going to go with Book to sort of complete the set, see Georges's take on him. I think it looks superb. I mean, I knew it was going to look good, but when I opened this, I was blown away, and I just started beaming. I thought it looked really, really cool. But you can have any of the characters, you know, maybe even like some of the non-main characters. Maybe you could ask for like Bee or Iris or someone, or Callista. That'd be pretty cool. Um, Nice little bonuses they put in the envelope as well. Georges was also the artist for the Buffy Season 8 comics. So there's a little postcard there. Little sticker which matches the front of the sketchbook. I don't think this illustration appears anywhere in the Leaves in the Wind or No Power. So I assume that's been made specifically for the sketchbook. Little sticker for his website, Cava Lounge, which is where you can buy this project. www.cavalounge.com. I'll put a link below my video, I'm sure. Little sticker for the was like the New Resistance emblem, and a bit random but nice little fridge magnet featuring one of the I think it was one of the concepts for the cover. I think they didn't end up going with that specific cover in the end, but nonetheless, nice little haul. I think it's a great little product. It's quite nice and bespoke. I should mention maybe I'm not being like paid or sponsored or anything to make this. I just thought it was a really cool product. I'm really pleased to have got my hands on it at last. And I think that, you know, even like amongst like Firefly diehard fans, you might not have heard about this product. So I thought I would bring it to your attention. I think you'd like it as well. And yeah, fully recommend.